Your life has already been built and accomplished in a place that you just can't see, but you can sense and feel into it, and you can use the Bible to do it. And I'm going to teach you that in this video. Let's bring in Matthew 6:4 and also 6:6. Thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. Most people hear this verse and think it's more about behavior, being humble, doing good quietly, like you shouldn't show off your good deeds or acts. It gets framed in more of a moral instruction rather than a deeper principle. It becomes more about being a good person than a creative law of the universe. Now, I'm not saying not to be humble and go throw a parade for all the good things and deeds that you're doing, because I do think there is a power in keeping it to ourselves and keeping it between us and God. But we don't want to just take this verse on surface level and think that it's only about us being humble and keeping our deeds quiet and to ourselves. A lot of us who do read these verses on surface level or grow up with a religious interpretation of verses such as these mistake this verse for being about behavior and not creation. This is creative instruction. The secret in this verse is our inner world, our inner universe. Our thoughts, our imagination, and our assumptions, all contained within ourselves where nobody sees. And this is where everything truly begins, within. Because before anything becomes physical, it has to exist within us internally first. Our thoughts and our imagination and the feelings that are generated from that is our creative power and is truly the leading edge to everything that appears to be new in our experience. So this verse is saying, dwell on what you want, dwell on who you want to become, and feel it internally. See it fully in your mind's eye, and feel the feelings that would be yours if it were true. Because what you dwell on internally becomes the external. The secret place isn't hidden from you, it's happening right now within you. What are you thinking about all day long? What are you imagining in your mind's eye throughout the day? Are you worried, doubtful, stressed, anxious about the future? Or are you hopeful, optimistic, excited about what the possibilities could be? Whenever you in your life are finding it challenging to experience and create the life of your dreams, it's because you're only focused on the external world. You're trying to change the outcomes without changing your internal state. And that's backwards. You have to change your internal state first in order for the outside to reflect that internal state in the physical. Here's another challenge that people come into. They expect it to happen right away, or to happen in a certain way, or by a certain time. And when that doesn't happen, they give up too early, or they doubt the process. There were so many times when I was living in New York City as a working actor that I was so much trying to force the results. And then when I had the opportunity to come back home and reevaluate and reassess and decompress from that whole experience, I began to then align internally with who it is I thought I was, or could be, and what I wanted to create and experience in my life. And I did that with the singing business that I created for myself. The idea felt good when I had it. The execution was easy and effortless, and it's all been a downstream flow ever since. I didn't have to work hard or force it to happen. It just started evolving naturally for me because it's something I was truly enjoying and truly aligned with. And that's what that shift does, from pushing to allowing. It changes everything for you. But you just got to give yourself time to get used to it working out for you in that way. Because when you're used to pushing and grinding and rat racing around for everything that you want to have and experience, everything from that old identity begins to flare up within you because you just can't get yourself to believe yet that you can also manifest using the downstream flow of allowing just as easily as you can from working hard and grinding your face off. In fact, much, much easier. But since we are creatures of action, many of you, like me, live in a Western culture of achievement and accolades and success and legacy, that it is so hard at first to let go of that and trust a new way of life. And many of you are so much closer than you think to that breakthrough. I know it feels good and it resonates when you think about it, but you're not letting the fact that it feels good when you think about it, that it means it's good and is meant for you and will work for you if you truly trust it. So stop judging the result before the cause has time to catch up and therefore show up in your life. You're just a little bit too insistent and expectant right now, which is adding resistance to your path. You're looking around and you're not seeing the signs yet, you're not seeing the result of it yet, and so you think something has gone terribly wrong, or that you're doing something wrong, or you're incapable of allowing this new mindset to have results in your life. That's not the case. You're just not trusting yourself in that process enough yet. You're not enjoying the journey enough. You're not taking actions for their own sake just because they feel good. You're taking them because you insist upon having a result that you're after take place. Okay, so now here is what rewarded openly in that verse means. The outer world is your visible reflection to your inner state, to what's going on within you. What do you anticipate with excitement and joy that's going to happen next in your life? Anticipation is different than expectation. Anticipation is you just have this feeling that things are starting to work out for you and that it's inevitable that the results will come. The things that happen outside of you are not random. They are a mirror. You can't look in a mirror and frown and expect a smile to reflect back to you. You have to smile first in order for the reflection of the mirror to reflect back your smile. It's the same thing with creation and manifestation. When you change internally, life reorganizes externally. Opportunities come, people come, ideas begin to flourish that feel really good and exciting to take action upon, that feel inspired and effortless. And then you just find yourself being more present and enjoying the process of the unfolding. And then the Father, your I am, who you are saying that you are in your imagination, in that quiet, secret, internal space, will reward you openly when you decide to vibrate in harmony with who you want to be and what you want to have and experience. Because the inner work that you do within yourself, life eventually shows you. Your reality isn't built where everyone can see it. It's built where only you can. In here. I love you.